distinguished chairman, Roots Group of Companies, and the whole heart of this particular school, secretary and beloved motivational speaker, Dr. Kavidasan, the principal, the distinguished alumni from the same institute, faculty members, parents, my dear boys and girls, and the special invitees, press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. I'm indeed very pleased and delighted as well. I'm enjoying the whole system because meeting people like the chairman of the Roots Group of Companies itself is a very big challenge. It's a very big honor also, and I'm really privileged. And I must really congratulate the parents first. All the boys and girls, give a very big hand to your parents. The reason is they have chosen a beautiful institute. The institute with the 7 values, I think what Dr. Kavidasan has indicated. Values started from personal value up to religious value, or maybe the global value. Personal value, family value, religious value, national value, global values, and ultimately religious values. I think he has beautifully narrated. And definitely, all the students, you must be happy that you are accommodated in a beautiful house. That house is taking care of all the values. And simultaneously, I must really, ask the parents, you give a very, very big hand to your student, your own sons and daughters. For only one reason, today morning I spent 2 hours in the whole institute. And I was totally mesmerized. Because there are 14 clubs. In all the clubs, they were just showing me a lot of impressions. First, I started entering the arts exhibition. Your sons and daughters, they made the presence of their own articulated ideas and creativity. The schools, it's not to be, book reading schools. It must be a creative or innovative school, for which I think the entire team of the Satchidanda and jothi, Nikhethan, it must be applauded. Very big applauded, not this. And definitely, this is I'm not saying from my mouth, I'm saying from the heart. Because the way in which the students have created arts club. Then we ended with almost what is called as a science and robotic clubs. Even a lot of innovation. That's the reason I brought my business manager. You identify, is there any innovations? Normally in English, there are 2 words. One is called invention, second one is called innovations. If you take Indian history, after independence, those who invested money on agriculture, land, they become millionaire. After 1960s, those who invested money on industries, very classical example is the chairman Roots Group of Companies. After 60s, those who invested money on industries, because after independence and republic, the government of India established a planning commission. The planning commission wanted to create self-reliance in all sectors. So mushrooming of industry started. Those invested money on 1960s and up to maybe up to 80s, they all become millionaires. And a living example is here. And after 1980s, the late Prime Minister introduced the art of science and technology in the form of computers. The computer was introduced. After introduction of computer, people thought that those who are going to invest money on computers, they are going to be millionaire. And that was witnessed also. And after 2000, and now the era is those who are inventing money on value addition. As on today, everyone talks about value addition. But today, during the last, I think, 2 to 5 years, those who are going to invest money on the innovative value addition, the innovations. Today, whatever I have seen in 14 clubs, all are innovations. That's what we don't want inventors today. Even I used to see a lot of quotings of Dr. Kavidasan. There are 3 apples invented in the whole world, revolutionized the whole world. First apple is Adam's and Eve's apple. The art of civilization started. After biting the first apple, the civilization started. Second apple is Sir Isaac Newton's apple. The law of gravitational force. Today all engineering principle, even science and technology, today morning also I have seen some of the people use the law of the gravitational force. Third apple is Steve Jobs' apple. Today the globe is connected. You and me are connected globally because of Steve Jobs. These are all inventions. Today innovations. What is innovation? Carl Hooper's cellular phone is an innovation. Alexander Graham Bell invented telephone. Cellular phone is an innovation. Today cell phone has come in the form of buttons. You take apples. You take any fruits. I'm asking. You go to fruit stall. You buy grapes. What kind of grapes you will buy? Yes, very good. Seedless grapes. For any plant to grow, seed is a mantra. But he is asking seedless grapes. That's a technology. Technology is like that. Very classically, take India, 1950s. The total geographic area is 329 million hectares. More than 60% of the land use was agriculture. Population was only 30 crores. The contribution of agriculture to GDP was more than 48% in 1950s. India was recognized as an agriculture country, and the economy was, the backbone of the economy was agriculture. But the country has witnessed hunger. Even we were not able to feed 300 million, 30 crores. 1980s, the country has become sufficiency in the form of green revolution. That is because of technologies. That is because of technologies. 80 crore population, 800 million population in 1980s. We were able to feed. Today we are 140 crores, we are going to touch 1,400 million. And we are now surplus country. You don't believe. We are not only feeding 140 crores, we are going to feed the globe. This is because of the technological advancements. Even for all these things, still the academic institutions, the schools, the colleges, or the higher education institutions, those who are offering the beautiful educations, the study indicated very clearly, 80% of the graduates produced in the country, they are not skilled. They are not skilled. They theoretically they are strong. When it goes to the industrial application, when it goes to the practical application, when it goes to the commercial application, when it goes to the global application, our boys and girls are not trained in that aspect. That was the finding, not now, during the last 10 years. Almost all agencies are finding this. The structure needs to be trained. And today I am seeing here in Satchidanda Jothi Nikhethan school, whatever people are forecasting, that the country is lagging, because we are the youngest country in the world. You take it granted, another 10 years, people always say India is a developing economy, but our economy is the strongest economy. It's going to be a ruling economy, global wealth, for only one reason: the manpower in the country is very youngest. We cannot be compared with Europeans and Americans, Chinese. We cannot compare. Our boys and girls, our generation is the youngest generation, and this generation is going to mute. But unfortunately, what is happening is, this generation needs technological advancements, skill development, entrepreneurship development, business attitude. More than that, the ethics, like whatever Dr. Kavidasan has indicated, 7 ethics, values, these are all very, very important, for which it has to be started from the school education. I am really happy this international school is doing a beautiful job. I must really congratulate all the faculty members, the entire administrative team, for having brought such kind of wonderful institution, making the global architect of all the boys and girls, so that these boys and girls, not only they are going to rule the country, they are going to rule the global world as well. Who knows? Very classical example is the 2 alumni here. I am just watching how the alumni has enjoyed his year. Alumnus, a boy alumnus. I was asking, when did you complete? 2009. 9 years I was here. My stay was here, very comfortable, happy in all moments. So today morning also I talked, what kind of men and women you prepare from this campus? We don't want any specialists. We want a multifaceted specialist. You take anything, I think they'll be a multifaceted. So all these things are beautifully done within this campus. Definitely, my heartfelt congratulations to all the faculty members here, all the administrators here. Parents can give a very big hand. All boys and girls, the country needs people of this stature. You know what the chairman has indicated, the ethics, the values, the trueness, all these things are very important, for which you should articulate yourself. You should be an articulated men and women. First of all, you should know what kind of men I'll be. Maybe after school education, collegiate, what kind of men and women I'll be. After professionalism, what kind of men and women I'll be. So that articulation you have to make it, for which globally, all the motivational speakers, all the global psychologists, they always use what is called as a 4 Ds. The first D is desirous. Have your own desirous. What kind of men and women I'll be after graduating from this school. What kind of men I'll be. That desirous is very, very important. Your destination is very important. Today, people are approaching several destinations. Very good also. Ultimately, ending up with nothing. That is not the case. Destination, aim and shoot. That aim and shoot, you should critically think. That desirous thinking is very, very important. Have a desirous. Have a thirsty. Thirsty people alone will get the water. Be very, very thirsty in all aspects, all the facets. Second one is directions. I am really happy. The faculty members here, the administrators here, they are giving beautiful directions. Beautiful directions. Because always all the boys and girls need directions. The direction is definitely, it has to be evolved from the parents. You are the first teachers. And it should be continued by the teachers. They are the second parents. So we are all lived with the epics. Always we say, Thayir Chirandadar Koilumillai, Tandai Solmikka Mandaramillai. All the epics have taught us these two principles. Today these principles are slowly eliminated in the youngest generation or younger generation. I am really happy to see here, this is rejuvenated, reborn, strengthened here within this campus, for which both the parents and the students, you must be really applauded. Desirous parents, desirous teachers, direction giving teachers. Third important thing is dedication, commitment. You must be committed. What should I do for the country? What should I do for the family? What should I do for the society? What should I do for the state? And what should I do for the country and the whole globe? What is my contribution? Today, the country, that's what I say, growing economy, contribution should have to come from all sectors. Commitment has to, not only science and technology alone. You take any categories, there must be a committed principle for which continued efforts, that's what it's called, dedication. You should be dedicated. If you are a student, dedicated to your subject. If you are a son and daughter, dedicated to your parents. If you are a common man, dedicated to the society. And if you are a professional, dedicated to the country and the globe. That is what it happens. So dedication is very, very important. Above all, final D is discipline. I am really impressed. I have met today morning almost more than I think 300 boys and girls. Totally disciplined. And for all the parents, you should be happily you can sleep at home because you are leaving them, or rather you are accommodating them in a house of a family. This family has a beautiful peace, beautiful hospitality. They trained all the values of the human. So definitely your boys and girls, they will be the best human beings in the whole world. So take it granted. This is the best message because today we are celebrating 25 years because running a school, that too for 25 years, without any problem, that itself is a very big message. Whatever Swamiji has indicated, I think all the philosophies have been indicated by the chairman. These philosophies, they are all, because they are all ritual peoples, religious peoples. Whatever they say, not only based on their assumption, based on their commitment, based on their experience, but they are all what is called the spiritual people. Whatever they say, maybe he may be watching from the atmosphere, definitely who knows, but automatically this spirituality is also another important thing where all your boys and girls, they are also imbibing it. And I am also watching all the boys and girls right from this morning, how they behave in the dais also. I think there is a system here. I think this system is, I don't know who taught this. Beautiful, sir. This is amazing to see and amazing to watch also. I am in a various interview committee, both in central level and state level. Whenever boys and girls come to the interview, before asking the question, we'll identify the boy and girl who should be selected. This is because of mannerism. From the entry up to they take the chair, these 2 minutes, we'll identify them whether to select or not. Because I'm in a various committees, that's the reason. But after that question and all, it will give some mark, that is different. But that pose, that mannerism, that style, that architectural changes, I think this is beautifully done. Not only one boy or a girl, the entire school is dictated. After seeing the alumni also, even after 2009, maybe he has spent more than 10 years, still he behaves like a Satchidanda, jothi, Nikhethan, school boy and a girl. I think both of you beautifully done. So definitely you are the spokesperson for the school. Definitely, I'm just seeing, though it's the first time for me to witness all these things, but definitely this is a good. And my dear parents, I think your boys and girls are in a beautiful hands. Sir always used to say, when the rain drops into the soil, it will go to the soil, it will imbibe, it will infiltrate, it will raise the water table. When the rain falls on a heated plate, it will be like a gas. Fortunately, this is a beautiful place. Whatever you have dropped your sons and daughters, they are going to be the beautiful professionals. They are going to be the beautiful national builders in the years to come. And I am also cherishing for all the innovators, like whatever it has been done right from the art exhibition, science exhibition, robotic exhibition, chemistry. More than that, I really wanted to say one of the club, Oration Club. Oration Club. I was really totally shocked. There are 15 boys and girls. Even I have physically tested all the boys and girls. And everyone, when the title was asked, immediately they were vociferous. They were just talking. So that is a beautiful system. I think that man, because now today, people are more intellectuals. Intellectuals alone will never do. They must be communicable. They must communicate both in oral as well as writing. In both the cases, I am really happy. Some of the wordings also I have seen, how they are writing. Some of the lines also, some of the lyrics also I have witnessed. Beautifully done. Similarly, I think one of the club, Vivekananda Club. One girl, I don't know whether she is here or not, I don't know. The girl, I asked, you tell about Vivekananda. Immediately, she mesmerized by articulating the entire speeches of Vivekananda made in Chicago. So that itself, that made how the students are involved and imbibed. So all these things, I think for each and every club, there was some uniqueness. Respected chairman and secretary sir and the principal and the vice principal, faculty members. I think you are also gifted. Now, since I am also I am administering a college, we always have a lot of issues, a lot of challenges, a lot of things. But ours are professionals, so we are able to manage. Managing a kindergarten, managing a school, 4th standard to 12th standard, because they are all before adolescent or some of them may be towards adolescent. That itself a very big challenge. And I was happy to know that 10 years monitoring mechanism by the wardens, 15 years monitoring mechanism of the wardens, they are all appreciated by the management team. That is also good, thanks to management as well, because appreciating a teachers, appreciating a warden, appreciating a physical director, appreciating those who are involved in the systems, for which it is not only the management, parents should also take this lead. You should also take this lead, so that all the teachers must be applauded here, because you are building the nation. Without the graduates, without the articulated boys and girls, without designed degrees, the country cannot be built. And the country today, what is needed is articulated, designed individuals. Fortunately, that articulation and designing starts from the school education. Happy to witness. That is what Government of India also say, the new educational systems. What the new educational systems? You should imbibe the entire system of creativity. The school is doing it. You also have to imbibe the art of innovations. Let them be innovative. The school is doing it. More than innovation, let them develop skill and expertise. That is also the school is doing. So whatever it has been forecasted by the policymakers, the planners, or the politicians, definitely this college already has taken a very big lead. You are setting a standards for other schools also to follow. To all the boys and girls who have exhibited a tremendous performance. Even I really wanted to bring all my boys and girls here to witness how the school students are doing science exhibition, how the school students are doing art exhibition. Because of the examination, I am not able to bring them, but a day will come. Definitely, I will bring all my boys and girls here to see. There is one more teacher I found, psychology teacher, counseling teacher also here. Today, what is needed is a counseling. Sir was saying after pandemic, there was a very big problem with the boys and girls. Here, the school has a counseling. Even colleges don't have a counseling. We always hire a counselors.
But here, within the school itself, they have counselors. That means your boys and girls will get counseling, will help the spirituality, will get the intellectuality, and ultimately the entire human values are brought. Human values are text within the boys and girls. So with these few words, I really take this opportunity of thanking the entire administration for having invited me, making this opportunity to talk to all of you. I pray the God of mine to shower all the blessings, not only to the boys and girls, to the parents as well. All the best to all of you. Thank you very much.